Hey guys, in this video I want to talk a little bit more about my PowerPoint templates because they are becoming ever more important, especially in the age of AI. We want to work faster, we want to stay on brand, and we want AI to be on brand as well with our slides. Now to sort of structure this video a little bit, I want to talk about three things. First of all, my templates. Who are they for? Are they a good fit for you? I'm going to talk about that to see if it is the right fit for you, because sometimes it might be for you, sometimes it might not be for you. Number two, I'm going to talk about what you actually get inside of these templates. And then number three, I'm going to show you how you can actually use them and how you can get the most out of it for either use case that you like. So let's start. The first thing, is this template actually for you, or who is it actually for? Alright, so when it comes to these already made templates, they're for people who want to have a repeatable source of good slides. So they want to have that solid foundation on which they can keep building presentations that look on point, that look professional, and that are pretty easy to make, and also with AI that can actually work with that template. So when it comes to the ready-made templates, there's basically two groups I see. First, the people who want to start using it right away and who want to use it for their project. Could be an academic, could be a business person, could be someone who has a pitch coming up. So they want to use it straight away and get working from the minute they open the file, which is perfectly fine. And then there's this second category of people, and that is for the people who want to really build out their own company presentation and they want to have a solid starting point. So they want to have this, you can see it like a Lego set. I've built it for you. You can of course take it apart, you can make your own thing out of it, but you have that solid foundation in place. So those are the true groups of people, the ones who just want to get started right away, whichever industry you're in or whichever scenario, and then the ones who want to sort of build further upon that. Now, of course, there's also a little bit of a third group that I could say, and these are the companies. So if you're a company and you really want to have a custom template made, that is also something I offer. I wouldn't recommend my ready-made templates for that. I would go for a custom solution so we can really get your brand in place. We can get the exact slide layouts that you need for your content, because every content or every company is a little bit different. So we want to look at that more in a custom way. So that is also a little bit of a third option for templates. But the ready-made templates, those are the first two. So ready to use, and then we have the second version, which is the template builders themselves. All right, so now that we know who it is for, let's have a look at what is actually inside the pack and where you can sort of get it. So if you go to my website, you'll see this. Of course, depending on when you're watching the video, I might update the page a little bit, but here you can see the main templates that I have available. So you see there's a minimal version, there's a gradient version, and a bold version. The structural foundation, the underlying foundation of these three is the same. So we have the same slide layouts, we have the same system running it, we have the same logic that runs these presentations. Now on top of that, I've built a little bit of a difference. So some people like more that minimal style, which you can see here. Some people like to have that gradient touch to it, so we have that little darker tone towards a lighter tone, very modern and very trendy. And then we also have like clean accent color, the bold color. All of these templates are of course very easy to customize. I'll go to that in the last part. Now let's just click on these and you'll see it takes you to my Gumroad store here where you can purchase them. And you get a little bit of a preview of what is inside. So we have that light version, we have that dark version with different slide layouts, all demo slides, 150 demo slides built on top of that solid foundation. So you not only get the demo slides, you also get that underlying slide master, that underlying slide layout system that you can use and customize. So again, here you see those two use cases. You can use it straight away, or you can use it as a guide, as base foundation to start building your own stuff on top of it. Here you can read more of what is inside, so 50 plus unique slide layouts. Again, if you want to use them, fine. If you want to delete half, fine, and build your own, that is all perfectly possible. 100, it's 150 right now, design slides on top of that, solid reusable slides, fully customized theme, light and dark, we'll look at that in a second as well. And also important, it contains a tutorial video on how to get the most out of these templates. So you can really customize it to your own brand, to the look and feel that you like. Now, if you go to the other templates, here you can see the gradient version. So this is the slides with a little bit of a gradient touch. You can see that gradient touch in the elements that I try to put throughout the entire deck. Now, of course, you can change this to light and dark mode as well and use it for any color. So you can choose any different color and it keeps that gradient. I'll also give you a little demo how that works later on in this video. Same thing, same system that has been applied to the layout. So the structural foundation is all the same. You can also see the people here are very happy with the template. And then of course we have the bold version here. So if we go to that one, you see the same logic. We have that white slide layout with that accent color. One accent color, no gradient on that. So you see one accent with different tones. Also this one you can change from light to dark mode. and in different colors in just a few simple clicks. Just want to be fully transparent here. All my other ones have a 5-star rating. This one has a 4-star rating. Unfortunately, I received a 1-star as a mistake, I think. Not worth it. I thought it would have the nice animated slides. Now, unfortunately, this was from a different video. These slide layouts, of course, since it's a template, they're not animated. I tried to clarify it. I also sent her an update on the animated version. I sent her the animated version, but unfortunately the 1-star remains. So that is full transparency. Other people are super happy about it, but we can always resolve that. So if there's any issues, or you would like to see some things added, I've added so many things with the version updates that people give me feedback on, and I try to add it. So hopefully this sort of convinces you of what is inside of the packs. And also, if you go to my page here, you'll see that there's a few other additional items. I'm just waiting for the page to load here. The images, there we go. So you see my 3 templates, and then I also have the packs. So I have a brush stroke pack and I have a custom gradient pack. We'll also look at how we can use those. So those are the elements that you can use to really bring life and bring customization to your template. Custom backgrounds and brush strokes and elements that you can use. Currently, the slides or the templates are available for individual purchase. I'm also working on a bundle, so you can have like access to all of my templates and all of my packs, like the brush strokes and the gradients. So keep an eye for that if it's updated on the website. And that, I think, will give you the most complete package that you can use. So you can take from either the minimal, the gradient, the bold deck, or the future ones that are coming, but as well as the packs with the gradients, the SVGs, all of these things. You can sort of puzzle it together. See this as a Lego box, of which I provide you all of the tools with that solid system on which you can build your own template that is suitable for your needs. By the way, all of these packs contain a PBTX file, but also the POTX file, so the template files that you can add to your system. And every time you open a presentation, it starts from a clean slide deck with that template behind it. And you can use all of the demo slides as example slides, just drag them in, they easily convert and they nicely connect, which I think is super convenient. All right, so we've seen who it's for. We also seen what you get. Now let's have a look at what you can actually do with it and how we can use it. All right, so here we are in the Ultimate Bold Dark version. Now in the download files, you'll always see a dark and a light version. Now that doesn't mean that you have to switch between files. You can always go to the design tab and then toggle on that light mode. You see how it changes for everything, or that dark mode, and it also changes for everything. For convenience reasons, some people like to start with the dark and the light version, so I just include both, so that makes it just easier for you which one you want to start with. Okay, so what do we have? If we go to the overview here, you can see that we have a lot of different slide layouts. So these are the overview of the demo slides. You'll see all of the different slide layouts. I think there's 178 right now different slide layouts with pre-filled content, which makes it easy for you, but also for AI to sort of understand what sort of content you want to generate. And it makes it easy. The placeholders are there, the text is there, to sort of just override it. We have these title slides. So as you can see, there's multiple different title slides where you have an horizontal banner, you have that little bit of a circle on the side, or just straight edges left and right. Or if you don't have an image, you have one without an image. That is also possible. Now the best thing about this all is if you just duplicate this slide and you go to a different layout, you'll see that these layouts exist also for the title slide. So I labeled them, title slide custom, right, left, top, bottom, name it. You can easily change it. And your content, so if I say add and then your content here in this box, so we'll see that this slide starts to change. If I want to remove the picture, I just go to title slide only. If I want to add a picture on the left side, I just do it like this. Boom. If I want to go to the other side, I just pick the other slide, or go for that circular version that is possible. And you see how that content just snaps into place. So for the title slides, there are different variations that you can instantly use. This just makes it very nice and easy to work with. Same goes for the regular slides. So if you go through the layouts, you see there's section headers, there's do content, the standard lines from PowerPoint, they're all in. And also for that, you can go for a section header, which maybe is just the dark version, or you can choose that you want to go for something that stands out a little bit more. That is all possible. Same goes here for the content placeholders. I've used the standard 9 from PowerPoint and then expanded on those. So here you see one column, you see 2 columns, 3 columns. Those are very easy to change. So you can jump back and forth between 1 column, 2 column, 3 columns. You can go up to 40, 50, even more points. Or you can go for a simple list of 5 to 7, 8 points and put them in one list. And you see how those layouts, they nicely adapt if you have that content available. Same goes for here. Let's say you want to have a little bit more. I'll just duplicate that slide. You want to have some more space. Well, you just go for one of the layouts. You see which one is selected here. You take the one with a little bit more room. Boom, and it nicely automatically adjusts. Go for the one with an extreme margin. There you go, and you can start typing your content straight away. So you see how flexible that is for even like very content dense sort of slides. So this goes on for the other different slides. They're all different type of slides that you can use. Same with content placeholders, smart art, all the standard ones that you use, they are all included here. If you want images, tables and images, everything combined, you can find it there. Now let's say you want to customize it to your own brand. Here at the top, you'll find this section of customization. In here, I just made it, I'll go through that section. I just made it very easy for you to understand, okay, this is the font pair that we're using. If you go to Slide Master, you'll find the font pair, color palette, background styles. I've used everything with Aptos, since that's the standard one, it works on every PC. But if you want to go for a different one, also works on a Mac, by the way. So you go to Slide Master, fonts, and you choose you want to go for maybe Franklin or Century Gothic, Cambria, Garamond. Let's take an extreme and Garamond. Close it. You see that everything has changed throughout the entire presentation. Every font has changed to that Garamond. So even the more complex slides, they have all changed. And that is exactly what we want to achieve. So you can scroll throughout the entire deck and that all adapts. So no pain points there, nothing to worry about. Let me just put that back. And same goes for the color palettes. So if you go to View, Slide Master, and go for colors, well, you can easily customize your colors. And let's say that blue, you want to have it more of a icy green. And you just press OK. And then you give it my custom palette and press Enter. And you'll see that all of these slides, if I go to the overview, they have now changed to that green. So everything's in place. Now, of course, you want to take a contrast that is hard enough. For example, if you encounter this for your color, well, don't worry about it. Just go to the Slide Master. And we know that's because of this slide. And your color might contrast a little bit better or worse. So you can just go to background styles and make it dark. And then you apply that color, that custom green color, for example. I mean, you have to go to light, so you have the dark text, and then go for that green color, just like this. So if we close it now, you see the entire presentation is fixed already. And sometimes it takes a little bit of a second to load. So you see, sometimes that word, it takes a few seconds, depending on the computer that you're using. So there we go, the entire presentation has now been changed to that correct setting. So that is exactly what you want to achieve. For the light and dark background styles, we've sort of seen it. You don't have to use black and white. This is my preferred color palette, but I also gave some charcoal, some midnight blues, or some charcoal darks, combined with some broken or icy whites that you can use. So these are just inspirations that you could use for your color palette. One of the best things is that you can use a color palette for light and dark mode. So I include like full step-by-step tutorials in the package. So if you download it, there's like an entire instructional video where you can find what is a good palette for your light version, how to change it for your dark version, just like we've seen with the slide that we just did. So we want to maybe change that tone a little bit so the white comes through. So that is a little bit the logic here. These are some example slides. You can add your own branding colors, of course. That is no problem at all. But just know that the entire structure, the background style as a structure has been set up correctly. And that is basically up to you to decide what sort of slide layouts do you want to keep. So if you like these, all of them, fine, you can just start working with it. But if you say like, okay, I need a more condensed selection, you can just do that in the backend. You can just go to the Slide Master, change whichever ones you do need, get rid of the ones you don't need. That just clarifies it. If you don't need a light and dark theme, you can just delete that and start working with it. So that is exactly what I mean, that it's suitable for the people who want to start straight away. They have a clean presentation to work with. They can start straight away for projects and infinitely scale it, basically. But also for the people who want to have a solid foundation to start from, this is a great place to start. That's the reason why I built it, and that's also the reason why I added those packs. So I'll quickly show you what you can do and achieve with those packs here. So here you'll see in the gradient pack, you can choose any color. So if you want to, I've labeled them a little bit like the green. Let's say we have that green, but we want to have a cool touch to it, a cool gradient, an organic gradient. Well, there's ones with just purely the gradient. I'll put that on screen right here. So you see also that texture. It has that cool texture to it, but then there's also the ones with the clean version. So if you don't want that texture, this is the clean version. So you can decide if you want to have that clean version, if you want a little bit texture or like a lot of texture on the slides, and you can add that to your presentation. So what I'll do is I'll go to Slide Master, and then let's say we want to take this one, and I just put in the one with the texture, and there we have it. So you see, if we now go to this one, that looks pretty cool. Okay, you want to tweak it a little bit, but this is pretty nice that if you ever add a new slide and you just start typing, okay, 2, and we do introduction of the theme, and you just put your content there, and there you have it. So that is how you can start working, how you can create your own color palettes. There's so many versions available. Now, of course, that gradient pack contains like 400 different colors. This was just an example of what you could do. Same goes for the SVGs if you want to have custom shapes, if you want to have some design elements, if you want to create custom placeholders. That is all perfectly possible with those packs, and I'll put some examples on the screen that you can see what you can actually achieve with those. So hopefully this makes it a little bit more clear for you to understand what is inside the packs, who it's for, and how you can use it. Because if you use a template right, it's such a powerful tool in PowerPoint, and that is what you want to achieve. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm happy to help you out if you have any questions, but also if you have any of the packs and you feel like, hey, this is something that will be really cool, just let me know, and I'm very happy to update them to the packs. That's something which I constantly do. So people send me feedback of different use cases, different approaches, and if I think like, hey, this could be useful for other people, I might just add it, and that is, I think, the best way forward. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't hesitate to get in touch, and see you in the next video.